Hi everyone, I'm back again, Angie. Today I'm going to be working with, oh my goodness, Cernit Translucent, some silver embossing powder, gold and silver flakes, and these are some colors I picked out. Not saying I'm going to use them all, but we'll see what happens. So let's get started. First I want to do the embossing powder. I'm going to move these out of the way. Yeah, I'm getting right into this embossing powder stuff. I'm going to just sprinkle some down here and I'll mix it in slowly. Slowly mix it in. So I'm just going to flip it over, kind of make a little entrapment for it. And then start mixing it in. I'm going to do it by hand. Well, at first anyway. Squishing it all in there. And I'll roll it. I want to make sure it stays and doesn't blow all over the place. So I hope everyone's doing well today. And having fun. Even if you're working, I hope you're having fun. So this will take a few minutes for it to go all in there, but I just want it to mix in somewhat. I'm not looking for a complete mix, but I definitely want it in there. I have been experimenting with this stuff, so yeah. Mind you, I haven't done it quite this way, but I'll explain later. Hopefully I don't forget like I usually do. But anyway, you can see it's all nicely mixing in. As you can see. And I'll roll it a little bit more. I could use my pasta machine, but whatever. This works too. That's my squeaky hands on the roller. That should be enough of that embossing powder. I don't want too much. All right, there's that. And I'm going to chop up these blocks. And I have pre-conditioned all of these. And I'm looking for more of a translucent kind of a thing than anything else, so. I mean, if you wanted to add some stuff in this part right now, you could, or it's up to you. You can do almost anything you want when it comes to translucent clay. And I want to put gold in one and silver in the other. And then I found my flaky ones, so I'm going to use these. Just mix it on through, see if I need more. And I'm hoping to stay away from the liquid clay, just so I don't have to be in a big mess. And I'll chop it up a little bit more. Oops, flipping stuff around. Feeling a little bit shaky. Actually, I'm going to put some white paint on it too. I forgot about that. Just a little sprinkle. Probably should have had all my piles ready for this, but oh well. I didn't. Get right into it. Wipe my fingers. So I'm going to add some more silver flakes, just a little bit. Put that through. Put it to the side. Then I'm going to do this pile, which is also translucent. It's all going to get mixed together, so I'm not too concerned. Choppy chop. Excuse me. Some gold flakes. I should probably put the silver away. Fingers off a little bit more. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm a little off today for whatever reason. Just a little bit. I don't need all that. And choppy chop. And I'll be chopping it up throughout the whole thing, so not that I want little tiny pieces, I really don't. Not too tiny. I don't want them too thick either. I'll put some paint in this. Just a little drizzle. Mainly just to give it some definition when I roll it out to make some beads or earrings or whatever it is I'm going to be making. And it's sticking together a little bit, so I'm going to chop it up. Yeah, I know I'm messy. I know. I'm a messy girl. Chop, 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 chop till you drop. I'll put a little bit more white in there because I know some of those chunks were hiding on me. There's that. Push that over. Wipe my fingers again. Excuse me. And I'm going to bring over that embossing powder one and chop that up. And I'll put some white in this, but I'm not putting, or paint, but I'm not putting any of the flakes or anything in it. Peel it apart a little bit. like so. So spring is definitely in the air. We've had a few nice days, I guess. A lot of rain yesterday, but it's nice to feel the warmer weather. All right, a little bit of white paint again, just a little. A little will do you. And I'm going to mix it all up. Yeah, there was another one in there. Sometimes they stick, you know. You can't do much about that other than try and peel them apart. But now I'm going to mix them all together. Wait for this paint to dry. Which shan't take long, because it has, I didn't put a ton on it, so just enough to cover some pieces, you know, or cover most of the pieces, I hope. Anyway, try to make sure they're all covered. And I'm going to let that dry, and then when it is, I'll be back and we can finish it. Squish it into a block and yeah, all that fun stuff. And we'll take some pieces, or we'll cut some pieces out and see the outcome. Like I said, this is a little different than what I've been doing. So I'm hoping it turns out as good as I think it will. So, excuse me, we'll be back. All right, we're back, and here it is, pretty much dry. So we're just going to squeeze it into a block. Just squeeze and squeeze. Use my acrylic block because I like using it. And just keep squeezing. Compressing it all together. So it's nice and tight. Off because of course some of the paint's getting on it. The little remnants that's left over. There. Now we have a nice block. All right, I'm gonna have to make sure my blade's nice and clean because it is a little soft. So I'll grab my wipes and wipe it nice and clean. And we'll take some slices off. Yeah, it's quite soft, as you can see. Anyway, excuse me. Apologize for that. I should have let it set, I think, but I didn't. So off we go. anyway, so it should be fine. Just going to squeeze it all together. Like that. And take my roller and roll it. And I'll lift it up, turn it over. I'm going to slice these off just a little bit because I don't want it looking like that. She's quite sticky. It's just making it hard for me to cut it off, but that's all right. Once I get it rolled down so far, I'm going to put it through the pasta machine. Come on, roller. And I like to flip it and change the direction, and so far it's looking pretty good. You can see where I've got that silver embossing powder in it. Need my squeaky hands on the roller. It's looking pretty good. Just pulling it a little bit, stretching it out. I'll wipe my roller because it's getting all goopy from the paint. I don't know what it is with this roller. It seems to collect everything these days. Starting to get a little thin. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it through the pasta machine on my thickest setting, which is a 0. I haven't seen a fuzz. Okay. Use this cardstock, I think. Although, you know what, I'm not going to because it's too sticky. And if I had my tiles with me, which I don't, I keep forgetting to pick them up when I go down home. So I'm just going to roll this lightly on here. Well, I say lightly, but it's still going to stick. That's a guarantee. Get a little burnish too. Hopefully I won't have any problems picking it up. From this glass. Yeah, that looks good. Good, good. All right, let's go. So just going to cut out some shapes here. So we'll do 2 of these. A couple of these. There's some residence on here from something. I don't know. I just hope it doesn't come off on this, because I can't get it out. It's a reddish color. You know what red's like. Anyway, let's hope it doesn't come out. And these are from Jessima's Tutorials. Samantha Burrows. And I didn't know which one I want to do. The teardrop. I'm going to just do the circle. So I get a couple of those. And I have this size. Go right here. And then I have this size. There. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Mainly because I'm not feeling the best. Let's just see if I can peel that off. I doubt it, because it's going to stick to this like glue. See? Glue, because it feels like glue. But anyway, I'm going to save this for later, whenever I feel a little bit better. I will just peel this up. No, not you. You. Okay. So I need a piece of paper. It's probably all over by my oven. I'll just use this little piece. And start slowly picking these up. Slowly and carefully. There's one. That wasn't so bad. Just be gentle. Doesn't stick to your blade. I'll give these a little burnish before I put them in the oven. And yes, I'm careful when I do that. These are cute. She sells them in a pack, and there's 3 different sizes. This is the medium one. Thinking my sugars might be low. That's why I'm not feeling up to snuff. Pick these out. Put you back down where you belong. Get my little tiny circles. There. When I bake these, I will be baking them at Primo's recommended, not Primo, Cernet's recommended temperature. And when they come out, I'll give them a little bit of a sanding, like I usually do. And all that fun stuff. And then you get to see the results. And I'm hoping they're going to be as nice as I think they are. What is that? Just foil. It sticks to the blade too. Ugh, buggers. I'll have to flatten that out. Anyway, I'm going to burnish them on this paper on a smaller piece. And then I'm going to bake them. And when they're done, I'll be back. And you get to see the results of the finished product. I'll see you in a bit. All right, here we are back, and they're done. I used, let me show you, Door Clear Deco Art Americana gloss varnish on these, and they came out gorgeous. I'm going to insert a photo or two after this so you can see, because it's just hard. I find it hard. Oh, look at the shine from the sun. They're just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So you can't really see the beauty. You can probably see my hand underneath, though, finger maybe, I don't know. But I'll show you after. And then I did these ones. And again, I used the, excuse me, the gloss varnish on all of them. I didn't UV resin them. I just thought I'd do something different. I'm always using UV resin. But you can see how that sun's shining right here on me. But anyway, they're gorgeous. I was going to show you the other ones I did. Now, what did I do with them? Here's a good question for you. Good question of the day. I don't know. I don't know where I put them. Oh, I found them. And this is using the embossing powder. And again, it's hard to see the gorge. Well, you can see it a little bit here, the gorgeousness of it. But these came out really pretty too. Very pretty. And I've done a few of those. This one here. You're going to see the translucent in it. But I didn't use the white paint. Oh, that's a better shot. And I think they would have came out much better, more defined if I had of. These ones I did resin. There. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. And again, there's so much more you can do with this kind of technique. But it is very, very fun, very easy, and a beautiful result that you can get out of them. So again, hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If so, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.